absence of Magnus Carlsen as the favorite. Take a look, he looks relaxed. He got a few days to recharge, recalibrate, and get ready for this one. And who is he playing?
He's playing against Vidit. Vidit is, of course, all Indian chess fans are happy to see him playing in Grand Chess Tour. You know, I was wondering when he was here the last time, and in 2016, first time he came to GCT event, but not as a player, as a second.
He's looking to get original positions throughout. He's trying to get unbalanced but rich,
right,
strategical rich.
We saw him constantly dancing around in the opening stage,
right,
just to avoid those long lines of preparation.
Exactly.
And here is no exception. You know, he's gone for knight f3 as the first move, and now he's backed it up with d3. Ooh, what is this?
This is
e3.
This is hilarious because this is actually a page right out of Duncan Suttles' chess book. Duncan Suttles was a legend in the Northwest, and one of his favorite moves in this position was the very strange and perplexing move bishop d2. The idea was to play queen to c1 and eyeball a chance to play bishop h6 as well as c4. Now, the point of bishop e3 is a little bit more, shall we say, pointed. What are you going to do about this pawn? But I might ask you a similar question. What are you going to do about the pawn on b2? The only logical move is to sacrifice an exchange.
Right. So let's go there.
Let's take a look.
The pawn.
Let's have a look and see how do we like these apples. Takes. Now give me the rook. So I don't want to give you the rook. Castle. And I'm in exchange down for precisely what? The dark squares. But how am I going to exploit them? Piero, if you don't mind, is bishop e3? Bishop e3
is a novelty.
Oh, yeah. That's
first and foremost.
Okay.
It's move 6 novelty, and in the game d4.
Argument is that, look at me, aren't I clever? I've lured your pawn forward where it will be attacked.
Well, it can be destabilized as well. And again, you're just looking at this as if you're playing a King's Indian defense with black, but with that extra tempo. So
well, we do have actually, instead of bishop to d2, we have the bishop f4,
which is an idea that he likes to employ with the black pieces.
Yeah, that's right.
So yeah, why not do it with
reverse
white
colors?
Reverse colors. Can we? Okay, so this one is really interesting, but can we move on to the game between Levon Aronian against Maxime Vachier-Lagrave?
mistake on a mistake on a mistake.
Okay.
As it stands now, Fabi is winning, but he made a mistake, and Vidit was back in the game. It was a draw just a couple of moves ago.
Oh my goodness.
So they're both in the time trouble.
3 seconds.
2 seconds, 3 seconds.
Yeah, but here the material
No.
count is huge.
Yeah, now
have-
Fabi stabilized everything.
Yeah,
Should be.
D4 and knight e5. D4 is easy now. Now it's
easy.
cruise. Now it's
We've
cruise.
seen one easy in a tiebreak against Ferrucci.
Yeah, right.
just to remind you, yeah, there's no such thing as easy.
Not when these guys are playing. But knight e5, the knight will be anchored. Not when these guys are playing. But knight e5, the knight will be anchored in the board. Knight e5, bishop c6. That just makes sure that there's never ever going to be a perpetual check. And bishop to d5.
Yeah, and well, it's a game with a lot of adventure, but I fully expect Jan Pomiashi Ali Reza to be ending in a draw. In fact, it's going to
Wow.
be ending any time now, yeah.
That was adventure everywhere in that game going on. 5. What's the problem here for him? So knight e5. Knights love anchored squares. The bishops do too. Knight e5, bishop c6, bishop d5, and white's pieces simply dominate. There's no perpetuals ever when my bishop is on the long diagonal. So we're expecting that. Where would you like to? Ooh, it's going down. Somebody's clock. Levon is going down. If you don't mind me doing this, I'm going to go to Levon's game. Yes.
Here's the first game, and there we just moved over to
Just
game
in time to see a handshake.
The handshake. Vidit resigning against Fabiano Caruana. So that was the final position. So 3 decisive results in round 1.
And 2 draws. Wow, okay. This one, we didn't get to see all of the adventures that were going on between Vidit and Fabi.